Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for the last stock pick of the day video for the week. We are at Thursday, February 9th. We are going to take a look at Enterprise Product Partners. This is a limited partnership. It does come with some tax implications and they are a very high yielder out of the energy sector. Let's jump right into the video. About us, Enterprise Product Partners LP is a publicly traded partnership listed on the New York Stock Exchange, ticker EPD. Our origins began with Enterprise Products Company, formed in 1968 by Dan Duncan and two partners as a wholesale market of natural gas liquids. Today, our integrated energy infrastructure network provides midstream energy services to producers and consumers of natural gas liquids, crude oil, refined products, and petrochemicals. We link producers from some of the largest North American supply basins with domestic customers and international markets. If you want to know more about them, check them out at www.enterpriseproducts.com. Here's a map of their pipeline throughout the United States. Propane terminals, refined products terminals, crude oil terminals, import-export terminals, natural gas processing plants, natural gas marketing hubs, natural gas storage, NGL storage, NGL fractionation facility, octane enhancement facility, propylene fractionation facility, right? So this is all their different facilities and their pipelines. Again, this is an interactive map on their homepage. Again, if you want to know more about them, go ahead and check them out there. Now, they were down slightly on the day. We are talking about Enterprise Product Partners, ticker EPD, again, out of the energy sector, down 0.19%. I know they were not down significant compared to some other stocks I looked at on the day, but this is one I have not covered in the past, so I wanted to take a look at it. It is a high yielder, so if you're looking for a high yielder out of the energy sector, this may be one to look at. It is in my portfolio. I am long EPD. You'll see my position here in a moment. They closed the day out $25.80. 52-week range as low as $22.75, as high as $28.65. So they are kind of floating in that middle between their 52-week low and their 52-week high. Average volume of 5.3 million. Today's was 2.4. A lot of selling looks like throughout the day. Market cap of 56.13 billion. Beta is not available, which is unique. Haven't really seen that one before. PE ratio is low, 10.32 for the price to earnings ratio, $10.32. Earnings per share, EPS, is sitting at $2.50 per share. Next earnings date is May 1st through May 5th, somewhere in that time range. Forward dividend is $1.96 paid out on the year. They are a quarterly payer, so divide by 4. We'll see that quarterly payment here in a year, or in a moment, not in a year, in a couple minutes. And their dividend yield, again, very nice dividend yield, 7.58%. Ex-dividend date is coming up January 30th, so you'd need to buy them on the 29th or before that to get the next dividend. And a one-year target estimate, at least according to Yahoo Finance, of $31.72. And that would be a new 52-week high if they happen to hit that. And I'm not affiliated with Yahoo Finance, just one of the sources I like to look for information. And I always recommend more than one source. So another one I like is stockanalysis.com. Not affiliated with them either, just two places I like to go to for information. Still looking at Enterprise Product Partners, and the 27 stock analysts that have taken a look at this from stockanalysis.com call it a consensus buy. They have a low estimate. It currently sits higher than where the stock is at $28.28, and that would be a 9.61% increase in the stock price. They have an average estimate pretty much in line with what we saw from Yahoo Finance, $32.35. That would be a 25.39% increase in the stock price. And if it happened to hit their high of $38.85, that would be a 50.58% increase. All the while, you would collect that 7+% dividend yield. Now, as I said, I do have a position in Enterprise Product Partners, ticker EPD, again out of the energy sector. I have 185.578 shares. My cost basis is $24.25. I like it anytime it dips below that. And to be honest with you, if it got close enough, I might pull the trigger anyway, just because the yield is higher. Currently at $25.79, right? I am up 6.17%, $285.55 in gains. If I was to sell the position now, I'm not looking to sell it. I'm looking to add to it. $4,500 invested. It's currently worth $4,786.06. Now, quarterly payer pays out 40.475 cents per share per quarter, 80% payout. So right up against, usually I like 75% or lower. for something like this, limited partnerships typically pay out more to their shareholders than regular stocks. So I'm all right with this, similar to a REIT being higher, because I know that they're intentionally paying out more to their limited partners, which I am one of with these 185 shares, right? Has dividend growth of 4.44%, so very high dividend yield, very nice dividend growth. I don't mind lower growth. Usually, I'd like something above 5%, but 4.44% is close enough. And with a 7% yield, I'm not looking for a lot of growth. I've already got that return in that 7% dividend yield baked in. So this is a bonus to see growth on that. I'll be honest, if I have something above 7% yield and my cost basis is a little higher than what it currently sits at, I look at it almost as a 7, 8, 9, 10% yield as a CD, right? It's pretty so long as it's stable, and even if it's even if it's not growing the fastest, right? It's a great return. I'm fine with parking some money in it and getting that higher yield to help boost the yield in my overall portfolio. So that is the intent behind this one. Not really looking for a ton of dividend growth, even though there is some growth. I'm looking for that higher yield. Well, that is really it. These are supposed to be quick hitters, trying to find value in the market. Now, I know there was a lot of red in the market. I have a lot of other stocks that were down more, but Enterprise Product Partners is one that I really do like. Again, I'm hoping that it comes down a little bit more so that I can add to that position. So it is one that I am watching heavily. A couple others on my list: Johnson & Johnson, Whirlpool, a few others are trending in that direction. I'm going to make all my buys tomorrow. So tune back in for Sunday's video. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit that like button. Right? Hit that like button down below, thumbs up down below, share with anyone you think might find value, drop a comment, let me know what you think of Enterprise Product Partners. Is it in your portfolio? Another one that's similar to this, even though it's a Canadian company, is Enbridge, ENB, ticker ENB, another high yielder in this same space. So those are two in my portfolio that I like. But if you do look at Enbridge, it does have some tax implications as well. But EPD does as well. You'll get it what they call a K1 that you need to file with your taxes. So that's the only drawback there. There are some different tax implications for this particular stock. So make sure you're aware of that if you are interested that there are some tax implications, and talk to your tax advisor. I am not your tax advisor. You talk to your tax advisor and make sure that it fits your investing criteria. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up. Ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and join me on this journey to financial freedom. Hopefully you are on your own journey as well. And if you have not started your own journey, I do have a Webull link down below in the comment section. If you use that link, deposit some money in your account, I'll get some free stocks. You'll get some free stocks. It is a way to help out the channel. No pressure. You don't have to use that. No sweat off my back if you don't. But I would appreciate it if you do. And I do personally read and respond to the comments, so drop one down below. Let me know what you think. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and put it all down below. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by again. Don't forget to come back on Sunday for my portfolio update video where you can see what I've added to my position this week. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great week. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can't lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and selected criteria, or seek the advice of counsel of a certified financial advisor.